The good news then is that the protests seem to have been calmer the night on Sunday night, with about 78 arrests on Sunday night. That was compared to 1,300 people arrested on Friday, for example, 700 on Saturday. So it seems like the calls for calm from Nahel's grandmother, this teenager who was killed last Tuesday, and also from the soccer player Kylian Mbappé, for example, who also called for the rioters to stop this violence, have somehow echoed in those young populations, these low-income neighborhoods, because the rioters are usually between 14 and 18 years old. They usually come from what we call here in France cité, those low-income, working-class neighborhoods in the suburbs of Paris, in the suburbs of Marseille. Marseille, also in the south of France, was hit by a lot of rioters over the weekend, and there was this dreadful incident on Saturday night with the home of a local mayor of Paris, of a suburb around Paris, L'Île-et-Rose. His home was rammed by a burning car. His wife and young children were inside. They had to escape through the back door. This event was a big shock for, of course, every single politician and every member of the government, and this also may have helped for the parents to try and calm down these rioters in France last night.
What's the reaction from Macron's government been, Caroline?
So Macron has held crisis meetings pretty much every day over the past week, including on Sunday night. Today he's going to meet with the presidents of the National Assembly, the Senate, and tomorrow he's going to actually meet with more than 200 local mayors of these towns that have been targeted by the rioters over the past few days. He had to cancel his big official state visit to Germany. He also came back from the EU summit early on Friday. And of course, this is very bad for the image of France, because we were just getting away from all the protests we saw earlier this year against the pension reform. So not very good. Just 3 months after, for example, he cancelled the visit of King Charles to France because of the protests against the pension reform. Now you have these riots. It's also the beginning of the tourist season in France. So all pretty bad for the image of France at the moment.